let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick, and he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
11, gun.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Really saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. It was just job well done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got time here, and he's tackled for no gain.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That's on nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And the return takes them down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slide. You're just looking for a short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Here we go.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Let's go now.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals break the tie here in the 1st. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Nicks off the play action. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! No momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Whoa. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nicks from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
39-yard line.
Nicks with it on first. Forced out to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the right, and intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Burrow on first down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? So I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Play action with Nix. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They're down to their final one in this half.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Burrow to the air now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Along the sideline past midfield. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11. Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 12.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop.
Brown goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Moss gets it going right. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bengals running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Zach Moss, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
35, Broncos 7. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14.
Another try following the sack. Is the in route complete? And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hold on, set. Testing. Ready. 180. Hot.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him on the slant. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see the real device continue the series.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's forward A up the middle, and that's about 3. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Play number 7 on this drive. They need 7 here on 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Hot.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos with 7 to go here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Complete to Gesicki outright. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That that pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end now. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Caught, nice gain left side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
11. Gun. 11 and 12, 11, 11.
Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Bronco. For a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Knicks now on 1st and 10. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. York now for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
10. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11. 12.
They send a man in motion. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Looking to throw. This connects with Higgins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
And then McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix with it on first. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Pat Surtain has it. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10. And they're on 37-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop. Ready. Stop.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Get some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And set for a 1st and 10. Now again, it's Brown headed right. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Has room down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Done.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, and get to Brown. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Here we go. Stop.
2nd and 13. The left side, caught by Higgins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
A handoff right for Moss. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. A give left side to Brown. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Bronco. Here they come. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd down, give it to Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. Oh, the football's loose. And now the Bengals have it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Moss. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Got 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 6 brings up second and goal at the 14-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Third and goal, here's Nix. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Ready? Go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
What? Here we go.
They give now to Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
11, Tommy.
From the 46. It's his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
11. Here.
Burrow back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals leading by 7. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the 27. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That's caught at the 4. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. You're going to pass it here. The Mets got it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. McPherson at the point after.
McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
45. Broncos 31.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the 33 on 2nd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. Give him 32 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Going on 1st down, Nix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He's got it near the 8. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Nix to throw again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Chased out to his right. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So only a handful of seconds left. They have time for this and a single snap. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
11, 18. Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12-inch floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between. But